tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the ways. He teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. Part of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, not coming back. Let me go.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the San Francisco 49ers. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. His first throw is an interception. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I gotta imagine facing the defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock. But cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Gun, it's hot. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And now plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Hey, kill.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Massive hits, the ball's out. And the 49ers get to it.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. From the gun is Purdy. Forced out to his right. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
On third down, Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
To kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Ginger. Zach. Left.
Lawrence working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Jaguars have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Kill.
First down throw, Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking the ball away. Job well done.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 35.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
3rd and long, Purdy. Throw deep to the left side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
It's fielded at the 14. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Hey, Kelsey, left on the red. So, hot.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. He strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 27.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Lawrence finds his running back. This is Bayshul Tutu. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Tutu gets it from the gun. Still going inside the 35. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on the show.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Absolutely fires this one right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. That's caught. This is Kirk. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long, they're going to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's brought in deep down the sideline. And he's out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. First and goal, they're going option. And he gets in, touchdown! The 49ers take a second quarter lead. This is Trujillo, time point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Jaguars 7.
Trujillo to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
On the red. 11.
Trying to throw this from the gun. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Now Lawrence has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Thanks for 24. Hey, Ginger, time! Sink right!
Here he goes, third and long. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
6 yards.
How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
A gain of 26 yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here we go.
Zone read, they'll give it to Tootin. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
13, Lou! Silver!
Lawrence in the pistol. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. There's a hurry up here.
yards on the pickup. And
Hey, kill!
Lawrence here, design keeper. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
Okay, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that drive.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on fourth. They're going to try to throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence running in the red zone. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. With some trickery here on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set!
Play action now with Purdy. Buying some time right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
We got one. Yellow.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Take right open. Ramp 23.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain, with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was merely room to add even more.
Lawrence working from the gun. In the hands of his running back, Tootin. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
On the red. Hey, tomato.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. That's the first down, and he's still going. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead.
For the extra point.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 14.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 13. At the 32-yard line.
49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Lasers this one, deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
And as soon as his quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Watch out! Yellow.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Chased out to his right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Vio ends on the point after. And the 49ers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, so high.
First down throw, Lawrence. Into the hands of Pickett. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock in this drive is already in enemy territory. Tootin on first and 10. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 44-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down.
30 left. All right, let's go. Take right over. Hey, Ginger, top. 13, Lou. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Little knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Hand off to Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Second down, give to Tootin. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And this is third down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Take right over. Red. Son, go, let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He dropped it. Oh, that should have been intercepted. Gronk, he had it. Couldn't bring it in, though. That does bring up 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation.
On the punt for the Jaguars.
Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple, leaving in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
He was brought down by Jarian Jones. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Makes the grab and grabs left side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They'll get 22 out of that play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Move the chain! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Purdy on 1st down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
He's got it deep downfield. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good. Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there.
Yep.
And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Red on red. Done.
Inside give here for Tootin. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He finds Pickens left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
It's a gain of 6.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completes it again to Pickens. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an walk, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
Tight end going in motion here. Lawrence with it on first. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to Jarrett Lynch, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. He gave him just enough room to run.
Here's a screen for Tootin. Going to the right. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. On the give, it's Tootin. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They'll go again here with Tootin. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work on the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, run! Done! This one's hot! Go!
Lawrence working from the gun. This connects with Schultz. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
49ers 29.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop. Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Third and a lone yard coming up. with McCaffrey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's good for a couple of yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Get set, get set. Hands up, hands up.
On third down, Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
13 yards.
All set now. First and 10.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 40.
So Reed, the gift to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. On the gun is Purdy. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Desperation time here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass is coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Lawrence throwing here. Caught, nice game left side. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
A gain of 37 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
Now running here with Tootin. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for two.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Defense 24. Darn, they said hot.
Lawrence in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, run! Stop!
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
13, look, red, 23. Here we go.
From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. He dodged the tackle, and he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32.
Yellow, outside. 118, watch out. Up.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
13 yards on the play. And a 49.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers trail by 8. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Get set, Yellow.
Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man. Well, even with the pick. That last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. This one's to Kirk out left side. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now to throw. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. And look to throw it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut it to just 2 late in the game. George Kittle, the touchdown. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, while they work on two-point conversions, they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. Drops that first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a timeout here, taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Schultz with the catch. He has the Jaguar first down, Brock. And they can run out the clock on this win. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. Here we go.
On the ground. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Let's go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Design run for Lawrence. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.